Whenever anybody asks me why classical education, I always honestly just have to say Cheryl Loeb. What Cheryl was always so wise in saying, look at the end goal to decide where you need to be today. That's really what we're all striving for, is what we want our children to turn into, what we want to give them, right? And for most of us, is an education that we didn't have ourselves. We wanted them to have the ability to become good learners, to think for themselves and help them solidify their faith, really give them that faith foundation and understanding. Memoria Press allows us to do both of those things. So recitation is huge, and I will say it's something that we were slow to get into when we first started with Memoria. The more that we've introduced it, the more that I love to watch the kids enjoy learning and the information that they're knowing. It just makes me smile because I see in my mind Cheryl explaining how children, their greatest reward is to succeed, and how they feel so rewarded when they're actually succeeding at something. And so there's something really simple that we can give to our kids, this little bit of information to memorize, and they can succeed at it. Honestly, they do really make it so easy to just walk into a subject not knowing anything about it. As long as you read the teacher guides and really try to get that into your mind, what is the purpose of this subject, then I think, and it's all there for you, then when you're just following week by week, they're really going to give you a great idea of what your lesson should look like, or the main points that you're trying to get across in your lesson, or you want to change it up. That's where you get to be the teacher and decide what is good for your kiddo or for your family. I love too Memoria Press's emphasis on observation in science. And so just getting outside with the kids and doing a nature notebook has been a huge favorite of ours. Just the emphasis that Cheryl herself even always put on just get them outside and knowing nature and loving God's creation. That is science when they're young. And that was a huge help for me. I just love that we're all able to take in the same information. So I'm doing something with my 4-year-olds all the way through my 14-year-olds, and they can all gain something. So for that reason, I love science, because we can all be together. In our house, we have 2 through 14. One of the hardest things is also one of my most favorite opportunities in learning how to manage all of those different streams is the fact that littles want to be loud, bigs need space to work, and that gives us the opportunity for both to learn how to respect each other and respectfully ask and be patient. They learn also to schedule themselves well. And so that's a big part of why our day works at all, is because my big kids know that they have to do their work when they're able to do their work. When it is quiet and there is independent time for them to study, they need to work hard. If you desire to homeschool and you feel like that's a conviction that you have with your husband, or however you're set up, just deciding to do it and having that conviction is enough. You don't need a formal education. I have not any classical education, but the guides at MP make it completely possible. So does the support of other parents who are homeschooling. You have the strength to do whatever it is that the Lord has set before you. You just have to draw on that strength that's not yours and realize that it's a sanctifying road. There are so many beautiful days in that mix that it's so rewarding to watch your kiddos, that you get to be the one who looks into their face when they finally have that aha moment and they figure something out, or when they've trudged through third form Latin and they're at the end of it and they're like, I can do this, and it does make sense. Teaching them how to enjoy good things and how to seek out good information, so that by the time they're old enough to start choosing their own things, they are choosing things that are healthy and encouraging for them. So that's a huge thing for us with choosing Memoria Press